Test. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, test. I have not been online in such a long time. I know you can see me if you can already hear me. I don't even know if you can hear me. And see my stupid face that I just made when I said, hey, you can't hear me. I just have to tinker around a little bit here. This was scheduled to be in 5 minutes, so yeah. Give me 5 minutes, maybe 4. Right now you should be able to hear me. Let me also turn on the camera so that you can also see me. Hello. Welcome back. I mean, welcome back myself. Oh my god, this is so awkward. I'm getting red. You can't see it because my camera is good enough so that you can't see that. Yes, I can see myself on this side, actually. On this side, it's been such a long time, and first of all, I apologize for not being there for such a freaking long time. It's been some time, but there were videos up there. Those videos are on demand, so you could have always seen me, and I saw my what's it called? The diagnostics? No, diagnostics is if I go into engineering and technology. No, diagnostics. The analytics. I could see my analytics, and I could see that the channel is still going strong. And for the last couple of years, it's basically been the hey Gordon, still know your name, Saeed. I still know your names there. Oh, that's that's a blast from the past, I would call it. Not really a blast from the past, but because it is right now, it still feels so good to be back. Yes. So quick, just hi, hello. This is so fascinating for me. Yeah, what did I always say? Hello, hi, and welcome. I haven't. Oh goodness, I haven't watched my videos in so long. Of course, I've spent time with myself, but I haven't done anything. I hope the picture's good. Picture's good. Sounds good. Should be fine. I don't know. My setup should work out well. In the meantime, by the way, I did not get a new camera. I got a new microphone and a new PC. I'll get to that in a second. Great to have you back. Welcome back. Love you. Oh, thank you. Hello, Sensei. Perfect. I love it. I look younger. There is absolutely. Oh yes. Okay, maybe I'm gonna pick you up from where I've left 4 years ago. Okay, so a couple of stories. Let me before we just go into TI Portal, just a welcome back thing. So what's been going on? Why have I been gone? Stuff like this. I don't want to justify me being gone and not reacting on anything for 4 years. I've reacted to some mails, but that's it pretty much. So I do remember last time 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you're not even coding anymore. You're a pipe fitter now. I mean, that sounds like it's well paid as well. Actually, Handcraftship is perfect. I want to do some myself. But I'm still a programmer. I'm still in the area of TI Portal. Other things as well, but mainly TI Portal, of course. Yeah, so a couple years back, I was I was streaming, I was making videos, everything good, everything fine. And then I got hit with Windows 11. I was like, oh, I need to upgrade. I need to do this now. I want to upgrade. And of course, everything went kind of well. Of course, everything was gone. All my settings, all my background data, everything gone. Of course, whatever I upload in my cloud was still there. But my stream setup, I had to set up everything new. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And basically that's what I said 100 times. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Tomorrow. Next week, and so on. And then I just got lost in work, and I've been doing a lot of just working in the meantime, just living, just working. Yeah, because Windows 11, it was the switch. It's not even Windows 11. It was the switch itself, right? This losing all of my setup there. Now the thing is. Back then, there was one moment when I tried, right? When I tried to get back into TIA and stuff. The problem was back then, I was using TIA version 17, and it was just not available for Windows 11. So I tried to come back, right? I tried to. And when I tried to set up everything, the main thing just I couldn't make it work. Of course, I could have set up like a virtual machine or a second operating system, stuff like this. Best teacher, you train yourself every day. That's good. I've got more information coming up soon for people that want to learn more. And of course, we're going to get into TI Portal still. Nevertheless, yeah. So I was there and I was like trying to install Windows TI Portal, and I just couldn't make it work. Right? And then I gave up. I give up. I don't give up too easily, but I gave up because like the smallest thing, I was like, nah, not gonna happen. Sorry. Then I tried again. Like a couple years later, like a year ago or so, I tried again, like setting everything up, and I was like, hey, this is gonna be great. I will have this. By the way, thank you very much for welcoming me back. Yeah, I love it. This it just feels great. You see me smiling. That's just honest. Like I couldn't fake this. This is great. Yeah, so I tried to do the same thing again. I read through the notes of TI Portal. I was like, yeah, perfect. It works on Windows 11. Installed everything. Everything was running fine, and I was like trying to set up everything, and then I ran PLC SIM, and PLC SIM was not suited for Windows 11. It was suited for Windows 11, but not for Windows 11 Home Edition. Obviously, I run Windows 11 Home Edition, so damn it, I couldn't do it again. So I tried twice, right? I tried twice. Both times I could not make it work. I'm so sorry. I should have said something maybe, or maybe like try at least. I'm very sorry. I didn't really feel it. But yeah. Now zooming back to like 1.5, 2 months ago, I was like, no, you got to do this. You got to get back in the game. You yeah, of course. At some point, like attempt number 3. Right? At attempt number 3, I was willing to go all in. So short side story, like also one reason back then I couldn't really continue too much with TI, why I didn't push it too much. I was running on, of course, not of course, but I was running on borrowed time, right? I was running on borrowed time with a license. I didn't have a permanent license myself. I was running on kind of a rented one, right? Kind of on a rented one. So I was like, oh yeah, this would why don't I thought I turned off monetization on this. Thank you very much, but I hoped I turned it off. Stop it. But thank you very much. I turned it off. I don't know how this whole streaming thing works, but I think I turned. Doesn't matter. Don't. But thank you. Yeah. So where was I? No, I got out. Yeah, a couple months back, I was like, no, you got to do it at some point. So quick side note: I was switching jobs here and there. So so it's not just you getting into new areas like laying pipes. I was also changing jobs most times, of course, in education. Currently, I'm self-employed. Right? So as a self-employed person, I can do whatever the frick I want, and I will. Which is why I also want to go into streaming and do some stuff there and test out some more things on that level. So I was like not really having the license anymore because my employer didn't supply it to me anymore because I wasn't employed. So I just got myself. Damn it! Wait. Can I turn? Wait. I can't turn off my green screen. I could turn it off, but I mean I'm running a green screen. You can't see it. Oh, I almost tipped it over. But behind, like, no, you don't need to see my message room on the side. Like the camera takes like a little bit on the side. Don't need to see that. But I'm running now on a official like self-bought TIA license. Funny story to this, right? Do you know how freaking difficult it is to get a TIA Portal license? I tried through Siemens itself, which you might think this for me that would be the easiest way. Of course, I know a lot of people within Siemens, and I tried that way. It is so difficult to get into like into the sales in Siemens. Like if you are not a bigger company, if you don't have sales. Hey, Hartog, hi. I was hoping you would show. Hi, yes, I am alive. I saw you once on stream. I saw you on Twitch, actually, and I was like, hey, I should say hi, but I chickened out. I'm so sorry, but I saw you. Hi, and I missed you. And everyone else as well. Yes, welcome back. Myself and everyone. So yeah, I was like, Yeah, through Siemens sales, it is almost impossible to get in there. So me, the TIA portal guy that you know, right? I had to get my own company license through not Siemens. So see, I understand. I fully understand if anyone is struggling with TIA portal, and even getting it is difficult. And what Gordon says, piracy, I kind of don't want to go that way. Kind of, I understand how easy it would be, right? But I also understand how difficult it could turn out in the end, right? Yeah, cracked license. No, 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 none of that unofficial business. I do have mine now. The only disadvantage now that I've got with this is if you would be able to read this number through some extreme I don't know, enhancement methods, and you could steal my license. So I probably shouldn't show that on camera. But whenever there's a new TIA version, I have to literally upgrade this. So that's going to be annoying as well. Yeah, but nevertheless, now I do have my own TIA license, and it was freaking expensive, right? I don't know how expensive it would be in your country. For me, this was like 3,000 euros, but I invested it. I'm like, I have to do this, right? I have to do this, and now I do have this license, and so far I haven't used it for anything. I've got it now for, I don't know, 1.5, 2 months maybe max. I haven't used it for getting any money. So it was just an investment. Of course, I get tax returns and yada yada, but still. Whew. Yeah, I'm not going to crack it. No, 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 no. Yeah. I do not have the safety in co. It was easy. Yes, there are easy ways, especially if you have an employer. So, but getting it like as like an individual person, or as an individual uh ein Einzelunternehmen, as like a one person one man show, it got so annoying. And I know that I tried like the unofficial Siemens route, right? Because I know so many people. Maybe it would have been easier to go the official route. Yeah, but nah. I mean, that was okay as well. Maybe I should have just gotten basic. I do have professional, but I don't have like extended WinCC licenses and that stuff. So I'm not. I'm depending on how much I will go into the into like making content. And disclaimer, right? I am going to start back up with TIA Tuesday, right? So TIA Tuesday is going to be a thing, right? Where I would go basically every Tuesday here on YouTube. Basically, this time for 2 hours is my plan. I'm going to be streaming like TI Portal, answering questions, like learning some topics myself because there are some new TIA contents and other things. I will go with this route like 2 hours a week on TI Tuesday on YouTube. Right, disclaimer there. Yeah, so I might, if this runs well, I might just get like depending on, I'm just gonna get more and more licenses. Oh, next week, you know what? We're gonna talk about safety, so I'm just gonna buy the safety license. Good thing is, as self-employed person, I can just I'm gonna get tax returns. It's fine. It's not. It's still money, but it's still like whatever. It's like an investment from my company. Best teacher. Thank you so much. Would be, yeah, collabs, maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future I'm going to do like some stuff. I will try to really be back, right? I've been 4 years. I could have been gone for good or something, for all you know, obviously, right? But no, I try to be back for good until I don't know what, when, and so on. But I'll try to just be back and do this simple thing every week, like 2 hours. That's fine. That's the first thing. There was also the question from Jangers, the gaming channel coming back. Here on YouTube, it is going to be TIA Portal. But I will also try to, and depending on how it goes, I will try to. So my hobby is still gaming. Obviously, that not obviously, but that hasn't changed. And I'm going to go with this on Twitch then. Even though Twitch is dying right now, I don't know if you looked at any Twitch news or so. Twitch is killing itself, like all bigger companies. But I will try to go on Twitch and every now and then do some streaming. And the plan there is maybe every Wednesday and Sunday. So tomorrow I will be streaming some gaming in the evening. So be on the lookout on Twitch there. But I'm going to separate those two topics, right? What type of games? Currently, I'm playing Satisfactory like for the 500th time, but I don't know. Probably some small indie games that I can always pack into like 2 hours. Conrad has them with the S7 1200, but the Hartox for the S7 1200 package that you can get at Conrad, this is TI Portal Basic, like a training package, and the basic license is not what I was aiming for. Right? There for TI Portal itself, there are for the core package, the Step 7 package, two licenses, the basic package, and the professional, and I've got the professional one, which is also from the price itself. Like it's, I don't know, 200 euros is the basic package, and like 3,000 is the professional one, and I just had to get the good one. Okay, so much for all of that. Yeah, but 2 months back, also like a month back, I got this, and then I was like, let's go all in, and I got a new PC. Right, so I got this piece now, and I directly set it up like so I can stream. I haven't tested it much, like streaming. I haven't tested it at all, but it seems to be working. Right. Gordon's asking, is there any significant improvements in the latest TIA version? Of course, we're going to talk about TIA as well here, and that is actually what I want to go into like today, looking at the differences. I of course, I prepare things, right? I'm a very structured person. I haven't prepared too much, but I still prepared some things. Yeah, I will talk about the changes in version 20, which is already out for almost a year. Right? It came out December last year, so like it is the latest version, but 21 is coming out pretty soon, I would say. But yeah, 20 has some changes. I wouldn't call it much improvements, depending on. But I'll go in there a little bit. From India, a lot, like if I look at my statistics there, my analytics, like a lot of people from India are invested in TI Portal, which is fascinating. Alrighty, good. Yes. Was there anything else in the last 4 years that happened from me? Not much. Right? Private life, I was just living the life, right? Maybe, oh, there was this comment early on. Right? There was just the comment early on, hey, you look younger. I maybe do. Overall, I'm obviously not younger. It's been 4 years. But I might look younger. I got rid of my glasses. Right? That was something that was maybe the biggest change that you might notice. I got rid of my glasses, so I got my eyes lasered, and ever since they're just dry. Not too bad, but that's okay. But I can clearly see, and I'm not wearing glasses anymore. Which most of the time, my girlfriend actually says I look older because I look tired because I can't hide myself behind glasses anymore. But right now the lighting is great. If I turn off the lighting, I'm going to look like very old. So that even work? That doesn't work. You can't see. You can't see anything. I mean, still okay. But I do. Yeah. You can see I'm like an old wrinkly person. But the light helps. The light helps like a lot. Yeah. So light, camera. Come on, camera. Thank you. Yep. What are going to be the themes that I will cover every Tuesday? I don't know. I will look at the chat. We will just go with the flow. So like right now, I will just look at a little bit of TI Portal. I've got some setup to do. We're just going to spend I'm just going to be online for like an hour, 2 hours, and we're just gonna go with the flow, right? Yeah. Optimize blocks, set up an OB1, etc. Stuff like this. I could now go into optimize blocks. Right? Optimized blocks are a great thing. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's have a look at TI Portal for a bit here. Yeah, great tool. I do have one more thing actually that I've prepared, but it isn't completely done. Right? It isn't completely done. It is done from my side, but I have to wait. But nevertheless, let me try and share. I don't know about my streaming setup, how everything works. So if I make a mistake and you see, I don't know, full nude pictures of me that I have on my second desktop or so, I already apologize. That shouldn't happen. That can't happen because, of course, they are on this screen. So No, that's not going to happen. No worries. But if there's some technical issues, I will have to sort them out on the flight, right? Or on the fly. Oh, my English. My English probably hasn't gotten any better. It's okay, but it hasn't. It's probably like just okay-ish, I would say. Yeah. Alrighty. Or maybe I try to learn every like new things every now and then, and I can juggle now. I don't know. That's just something. Learning something new every now and then. There we go. From your perspective, of course, I've been in hibernation. Vorbild für mich. I'm like a role model. Nah, 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 nah. Maybe in the like the TIA world, but no, no, don't. I'm not a good role. No, 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 no. Alrighty, let me see if any of this other stuff will work. I've got this. Whenever I want to pretend like stuff like my camera crashed or so, I can just click on that button and it's like, it's like the blank stare. I love it. I use this. I do give online classes nowadays, and also in-person classes and stuff. And I use this every now and then for break time when I want to like say I'm still here, but I turn my camera off and I still stare at people. There we go. Let me see. Desktop and facecam. Oh, look at this. This should just work fine. Oh, another problem I have with you see, you can slightly see through me because I'm using an AI that replaces my background, like the NVIDIA AI thingy, replacing my background. But it kind of makes kind of makes me see through a little bit. I'm not a ghost. I'm still alive, as far as I know. As far as you know, I could be an AI though. So AI is this big thing that came up like the last years. No, I'm still in the automation industry. Chintan. Yes, that's actually something. Wait, Chintan. Chintan just asked, can I run a Udemy course? I will supply the link later on. Look at that man. Look at that man. The dedication in his face, with the thing on his nose. Yeah, I've wrapped up some of my videos, made a full-fledged course out of it. It's not like it is online, but it's still going through like the quality check phase from the what's it called? From the Udemy department. But I'll provide the link later on and stuff. Yeah, that's definitely something I worked on like the last couple of weeks. That's been fun. But yeah. But that's something I will get back to later on. Which schedule? I don't have a schedule plan. I didn't know this was official classes. It's just like we're just going with the flow. The Udemy, yes, Udemy is in English. Yeah. I could go with like tailor-made TIA courses. Yeah, the problem that I have with this is I don't know a lot of the new technologies here. So a lot of the things that I know are on YouTube or on the things on the channel there on the YouTube channel or in the Udemy course. Yeah. So the private tailored ones would kind of have to be suited for like beginner level stuff, or I would be ripping off people. Kind of, it feels like ripping off people if I would like take in like 100 euros or plus per hour, and I would be like, just Google it. Just use AI nowadays. That's what I recommend. Like Googling and looking at stuff. Yeah, I don't hate AI, but it's not being taken fully to the advantage it should. So let's see. So I've got my TIA portal open here. Let's have a look. The first question was already like, hey, can you zoom in on this? Can you make the text bigger? Literally, like that was a problem that I had with TIA portal for so long. I think they only added this in version 17 or so, right? Version 17 where you could zoom in, but I have to literally change the Windows settings. Right? I can't show my Windows settings right now because it like gives like some of my data there. I can actually not display. No, I can't not display this. But I have to do like the scaling of Windows has to be changed, and I hope it doesn't mess up my whole setup here. So that should be fine. Right? I can zoom in even more, but it has to be like the Windows scaling of my screen has to be there. It's so stupid. So please TIA programmers out there, the ones that make the thing, that make the tool, give me the possibility to just like change the font size or something. Can't be too difficult, but man. Yeah, so I'm zooming to 150%, so that should be a 1080p like layout thing there. Mr. Minecraft server. Yeah, hey, unfinished project. Hey, welcome back as well. Yeah, the Minecraft. That was long ago. Oh goodness, I've played video games. Oh, by the way, also the last like 2 years, I've fully been addicted to what's it called? To World of Warcraft actually. Right? Every now and then I jump back into that, and I've fully been addicted. And I'm like, this is bad. Also, one thing that kept me from doing what I want to do, pure addiction. It's not good. I fell in there, and it was okay. Like I had fun, and it's a social thing and so on. But still, it stopped me from doing what I wanted to do, which is kind of also streaming there. So there we go. I don't need to use a magnifying glass. I do have like Windows Zoom is perfect. Before, like this wasn't available. Like TI Portal didn't really scale with the Windows scaling. Like I think version 17 and below or 16 and below. So I literally, in some classes, I literally had to use the magnifying glass. Right? Oh my goodness, what is this? I hope I didn't mess up everything. I had to like use the magnifying glass. How was bad times. Yeah. Good. TI Portal. Right, I think so. There was the question earlier. I think Gordon had it. I'm extremely bad with names and remembering, like overall remembering things. Let's quickly talk. Like it's been 4 years. Right, it's been 4 years since I've been online and looked. I mean, I've been online, but since I've been on my YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and let's look at the changes that TI Portal like there is literally like and it's not the worst thing to do, but I was always told by my teachers, don't ever look at Wikipedia for knowledge. Of course, I do read every time TI Portal comes out with a new version. I read through the official documentation. However, right. Still no Half-Life 3. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, that would be something. I mean, there was Half-Life Alice, like the VR version. Haven't played that one, but I watched it. Looked like a good game. Yeah, like the official source, the best source, I think. If you want to know what's like what are the changes inside of TI Portal, right, is literally Wikipedia. I don't know if it's available in English actually. Let me see. Can I change this? Romain. It's not even like the whole thing is not even available in English. The whole page. Oh my goodness! But it's German. And like the last time, let's see. Last time I was online was in like this here. Right, with version 18. Version 18 was where everything... No, version 17 was the one that I tried to make run, and I couldn't because it wasn't suited for Windows 11. That was the change. That was the switch back then, right? I was still using 17, right? So there's new things. Oh, CEM and CFC. Like I'm just quickly going through. This is German. I understand that most of you will not be able to read the German, but this is literally for every new version of TI Portal. This is the best source where I get my updates. I read through the official documentation. I'm always like, this is interesting. This is way too much. This is a sales show, right? Siemens tries to sell the upgrades and everything, which sometimes they do. Like, of course they do, and they should. It's their dark mode. Is there a dark mode? Oh, there's the dark mode. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't know Wikipedia had a dark mode. Yeah. Of course they do sell, and it's their product, but nevertheless, TIA like. Freaking Wikipedia is the best source for like TI Portal updates. So let's have a look. Let's let's quickly make a screenshot. I'm going to translate what's new. Like I've talked about so many contents in TI Portal on my channel, right? Not everything, but of course a lot, right? So let's see what we could talk about, and maybe those are the topics. I could translate the whole page with Chrome, but oh, you're right. But since it is like technical terms, I doubt that Chrome is going to do a good job. But you're completely correct. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Now, new features. There's new programming languages, right? New programming languages, CEM and CFC. CEM is a very fascinating thing, actually. CFC, continuous function chart, that's always been there, but not like in the that's not a new programming language. I've programmed with CFC. Is it continuous function chart? Maybe I'm wrong. Is it continuous function? It is continuous function chart. I've programmed with this 25 years ago. Come on. 20 years ago. That's not new. But CEM for 1500 is new. CFC for 1500 is also, this is new, but it's been integrated into TIA, but still nothing new. Nope. 17 didn't work on, nope. It works on Windows 11. Yes, it does work. However, it is not supported officially. So if you run into any errors or so, it's not guaranteed that it works. Siemens would just tell you off and say, hey, no, this won't work. This obviously you're doing something wrong. So there was no official release for Windows 11. It still kind of worked, most of it. Right? So let's see. New hardware, sure, new hardware, DHCP. This is interesting. DHCP and DNS with S7 1500s. Networking has changed quite a bit since, right? Communication, Siemens puts a lot of focus on communication for controllers. So in before, you could not like have a DNS or DHCP for your S7 1500 PLCs, which means they wouldn't work in a lot of networks. You had to manually set up the IP addresses and namings. Nowadays, you can just automatically grab this, and even have them be the DHCP. Fantastic stuff. Networking stuff, fantastic. Safety, I don't care about. Robot library is interesting. Alarms, OPCUA, a lot of things. So I will at some point make OPCUA a big topic. I haven't talked really about OPCUA. It's like this communication standard where you have a server client connection, and this is fantastic actually. OPCUA, if you are doing anything with networking nowadays, OPCUA is the way to go, right? OPCUA is the way to go for any communication thing, which is why I was upset today. In preparation of the stream, I was like, what am I going to talk about? Like, I'm going to be online for maybe 2 hours or so. I don't know. What am I going to do? Like topics. I wanted to go, and I will still go a little bit in there. Maybe you've seen like Factory IO. Back in the day, I tried to develop my own version of this, and maybe I can get back on that. That would be fascinating. But Factory IO, like, my big problem with this tool is with version 20, they changed the communication settings with this, and it's now so incredibly bad when it comes to communicating to PLC SIM. And I tried to set this up in before the stream, and I was like, this is shit. Why? Why would they do it this way? This is literal. This is so bad. And we could just, and my software, if I would rewrite my software nowadays, I would just turn on an OPCUA server. I mean, but I would turn on an OPCUA server, and I would set this up, because that is the industry standard, and that's what we want to aim for. So if you do anything in networking nowadays, try to go with something OPCUA related if you have to choose on something. Like OPCUA is fantastic. I have not too much experience in it, but since I will start streaming every Tuesday now. By the way, did I say every Tuesday? Pretty much same time. TIA Tuesday from now on, me streaming. Now, OPCUA, yeah, that's what we want to do. Like, for basically everything nowadays. Right? Oh, the subscription model has changed also in version 17. Fantastic. Hate it. Great. Let's see. What is my experience with PCS7 and CFC and TIA? I haven't used CFC and TIA. Haven't used it. PCS7 I haven't as well. I thought PCS7 was replaced by PCS Neo. I haven't worked with it, but PCS Neo, the process control system. I thought this was replacing like sure, reject the cookies. I don't care. I thought PCS Neo was replacing like the like this stuff. The process control stuff. So I haven't done anything with this in TI portal. Yeah. So now, starting at version 18, which back then I had 17, right? Then I reset up my PC and I wanted to run and stream stuff and so on, make videos. Couldn't because I was installing Windows 11, right? So now starting version 18, support for Windows 11, yay. But here's the funny thing that I hate. Not all Windows versions are the same. Windows 11 isn't Windows 11. There's Windows Home, there's Windows Professional, and even in those models, there's different, what's it called? Like different not hot fixes, but Windows gives it a name. And like TIA and Siemens tries to keep up with Windows, but always lags a little bit behind. Of course, they can't, right? It's like they have to lag behind a little bit. But I like to keep my Windows up to date, mostly for safety reasons. But yeah, of course, OPCUA is a licensed model. That's a bit annoying. That's right. It's resource heavy for a lot of techs. Yes, it is, of course. But nowadays, we do have way more resources. Like your network load can be way higher than when I was a kid, right? When I went into into engineering, back then, 20. Oh, I'm old. Like not 20 years ago. Yeah, networks couldn't take the load they can nowadays in servers. Yeah. Hey Rakesh, you did like I was just living the life, man. But now I'm back. Can I make a I mean, making a Mitsubishi with an S7 1500 communicate isn't too bad. Like, there's different ways, but using an OPC server that would be probably an easy setup, I would say. I'm not going to talk about this now, but definitely OPC UA will be a topic in the near future. Namespaces, namespaces is such a thing that I won't use in TI Portal. It's such a programming thing. I don't really mind about those. Symbolic access in runtime. That is interesting. I mean, I've always thought they did it from the beginning on, but that's okay. Technology objects, right? Technology objects, referencing technology objects. I've never really talked about technology objects, but they are fun. Fast Fourier. Oh, this reminds me of my studies. The traces have been expanded a lot. Right? Traces and simulation, like there's a lot of things. Traces and simulation has been expanded, and I love it. Right? Tracing and simulation is pretty great nowadays in TI Portal. Like the newest PLC SIM version, for example, that we can run. I love the upgrade. Right? It's good. It's fantastic. I hated that TIA Portal, like for simulation, because in classrooms, in classes, I do simulate a lot. I always hated that there's PLC SIM simulating modules for the S7 300s. Then there was PLC SIM for like program simulation. There was PLC SIM Advanced for like hardware near setups. Always hated it. Now everything is integrated in one tool. Right? Issue with the panel image. Why do we have missing panel images? The main problem that I always faced if there was something missing on my panel on the on HMIs was it has to be fully on the screen. If there's like 1 pixel off the screen, it won't be displayed. It has to be fully on the screen. Maybe that's the thing there. Yeah, there we go. Hey, we do have so version 18 was some upgrades, but nothing too fancy. But now Windows 11 supports it. Version 19, basically nothing. Hey, CTX, hi, and hi everyone else. Yeah, version 19, almost nothing. Wow, supports 4K. Brr. Intuitive, like moving through the thing. Basically nothing new. Nothing big. No real big new features. And that's also why I went in and I was like, hey, I have to get it back into TI Portal a bit. Like version 20 had a ton of upgrades, as you can see. Like literally, I would say you had TI Portal version 11 was trash. No one could use it. You had 12 still trash. You had 13 was okay. 14 was better. 15 was usable. 15.1 was good. 16 okay. 17 okay. 18 okay. But since version like 13, there were not too many changes, I would say. Right? On multi-user projects, we can. Don't I have a video on that? But they haven't changed much to multi-user. I mean, you could, yeah. think I can see ways to optimize the multi-user thing nowadays. However, like in those versions up until version 19, not too many changes. Like the changes were minimal, right? Minimal changes, right? So up there was no real necessity for me to get in there and talk about plenty of things. But nowadays, with especially with version 20, a lot of features have been changed and even added, right? Some of this is still German. I understand. I understand. Rahim, good question. No, there is. There is like the integration. That's one of the big topics that has been, and it's German. I understand. As I said, this. That's why I'm reading this and talking about this. Right, in version 20 here, you see. Let. Yeah, I'm very good in English. Seamless connection of generative AI with Siemens Industrial Copilot and TIA Portal. So there are ways. I haven't done it. But Siemens so version 20 has been upgraded in such a way that you can very neatly integrate Copilot into it. I haven't done it. I don't know exactly how, but that's a huge change. Right? That is a huge change and a huge upgrade. Like nowadays, you don't need to be able to program anymore. AI is taking all of our jobs. Also, side note. I, I also wanted to go back online, do some streaming, do some videos, because AI is already taking over everything, right? And I did not on my channel. I did not see the numbers decline too much since AI is there, right? Since like for a year AI is usable, right? But I wanted to already counteract because TI like AI is going to be taking over everything, especially education, the field that I am in, especially like programming, the field that I am in, especially like everything. Like it's going to take over. So I wanted to still take the chance to do some stuff online before like AI makes everything go away. So that literally was also one reason why I was like, I have to go in there. That is also, I have been doing some programming. Like I develop like I want to develop apps and especially video games and stuff like this. I want to finish all of this. So the last couple of years, I've been concentrating on that as well, right? So I've really been trying to do stuff before it's too late to like because AI literally is like changing how all of us work. Right? Thanks for all of the help over the years. You are very welcome from Ireland. Yeah, good old Ireland. Never been there. Tier settings and time format, for example, in documentation changing, probably, but I don't know. I've never really looked at the time format, but there probably are. But probably what I would say, because I'm making an assumption, Boris, right? The TIA language settings and what it displays and so on is very much also linked to your Windows settings. Right? So if I would need to change anything on the language here, obviously I would go into my settings of TIA Portal. Nevertheless, it still grabs a lot of the Windows settings. So I would try to like if it displays something like the time format strangely, I would try to change my Windows settings if I can't find it here. But see that stuff. That's why I don't really offer like one-on-one sessions, because I can't answer all the questions. I can make assumptions. Would recommend buying a 1500 rig. Yeah, I do have my own 1500 rig. Yeah. The quality of my video still, yeah, not much has changed. Of course, there's been upgrades now. As I said here, there's a lot of upgrades. So biggest upgrade here, as I said, AI, right? We can integrate AI. I want to look into this. Also, the second big thing that for me is here now is this one. And of course, I'm going to read it and no one is going to understand it except for Hardhooks and everyone else that can speak German and understand German. Darstellung von grafischem Quellcode in natürlicher Sprache für externe Versionierungsprogramme. Is there something else linked? Now, basically, you can have external code editors connect to TIA Portal and use like external code stuff, which is fascinating for me. Right? which is very fascinating. How long do I guess? I planned on like 8 p.m., like 2 hours, so 1 hour 20 minutes from now, and then as I said, tomorrow I'll probably stream on Twitch a little bit in the evening, and then next week TI Tuesday. So I'm going to make the TI Tuesday really a regular thing. Today is a little bit special, the topics I talk about, because I first need to get into the groove. Next week we will just go into some like answering questions, looking at really technical side of things. Yeah, but basically I always plan on like 2 hours ish. Right. I can't take over pipes absolutely 100%. Like that is it's good to be in like a trade, like a handcraft. Yeah, which I can't. I'm not clumsy or so, but for me it's not too late. But I mean, career wise, maybe I'll make a career change at some point. No, I'm programming stuff for Embraer. Never heard of it, but congratulations, good. Team Center integration, no. Version 20 has some kind of, yes, you can somehow integrate some Git stuff. Haven't looked at it, but I know that there's like versioning in TI. Version 20 has some advancements, and there is some version control interface. And my assumption always my assumption always is, if there is a version control interface, it's got to be connected to GitHub somehow. Like that, you gotta have to connect. I haven't done that. That is definitely a topic I have on my list. OPC, AI integration, external code editors, version control, Git, like all of those topics. I need to learn the stuff myself, right? Yeah. In Brazil, of course, I don't know companies in Brazil. Yeah. By the way, if you also want to like look follow the gaming stuff, then maybe tomorrow. I'll probably be on tomorrow. It's the same name basically. Just shared the link. So I'll be online probably there tomorrow. Yeah. I maybe plan on even going online, like the gaming stuff, like separating it also by language. Don't know yet. Maybe I'll do that in German. I'll see. Like I'll see what the flow. Or like I'll go with the flow. Yeah. Doing community to pivot. But I mean, sure. Like my background is electrical engineering, and I still got in this field here. Can't imagine Copilot is that good at configuration. I mean, AI is advancing quite a bit. Like I have not really been using it too much. However, I have had like I do trainings, of course, and a participant had like questions, and I was like, I don't know the answer, but here is what I did. I was like, well, we can probably find out. So what I did, and I hope I'm not sharing any information here. Hopefully I don't. Oh, we'll see. Like I was like, hey, let's have a look. Let's ask AI, like, for how do we set this up? And it was just a simple Modbus RTU like setup, right? But TIA portal, like not TIA portal, but ChatGPT here, the simple like the simple free AI, it gave me like, oh, use this block, download this, use the input parameters like that, and then I was like, I don't know, how that is too much for me, right? And then I was like, can you give me a step-by-step screenshot setup for this specific CPU with this specific version? And of course, AI was like, yeah, sure, here you go. And it created some freaking screenshots. I don't even know how the AI got, like, does it have this tool? Did it check Google for this? Where did it get those screenshots from? I was like going crazy. I still don't know. But it like this is how you set it up, and I was like, this seems legit, right? This seems like sure, great, okay. I guess this is right. I couldn't test it because I didn't like have the network set up for it, but still, pretty good stuff. Like AI, like is getting better. It's not there yet, 100%. Still getting better. It's crazy. Like a couple of years ago, this would not have been there. The screenshots are accurate. I don't know if it works, but the screenshots were accurate. I could recreate this in TIA portal. I couldn't test it because I did not have like the network setup to go online with this, but I could just do exactly step by step what the AI told me to do. And this like this like integration of AI and those things have been upgraded in TIA Portal in such a way that it is now like if you set it up correctly, automatically able to do stuff like this. It's it's really crazy. Oh, is it from a website? Does it say on the bottom right? Oh, there, DMC info blog. Oh, yes. Thank you. From Christina Keefe. Or Keefe, I don't know. So thanks, Christina. And bad AI for just grabbing some screenshots from someone and stealing it. Which that is what AI does, right? That's exactly how AI goes. Yeah. Thanks. I didn't even see like the source. I of course it has to have sources, but I didn't see it. Cool. Thank you. Oh, I need to open it up and then it's on the bottom there. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't see it in the text. I read through the text. Didn't see it on the bottom. Fantastic stuff. I'm not the biggest fan either, but it's a tool and we can't get around the tool. Right? There is no way for us around the tool of AI. Like in the future, we will all have more or less. We will be impacted by AI. Some of us more, some of us less. Like me as a mainly a teacher, mainly a trainer, I'm going to be out of a job like in the next maybe 5 years or so. And like there's going to be two branches now. There's just learning, right? There's learning, and this is going to be with AI and automated stuff, and that's what most people will do. And then there's also social learning, is my expectation, where social learning is still in the classroom, still online, where you have a trainer, but this is going to be for less people than this, right? It's like entertainment as well. In the future, entertainment will go more in the artificial way, and most people, the mainstream is going to be artificial stuff. But still, there is, of course, this branch of human creation. Yeah, but it's going to be less and less. So we'll see. We'll see. Did I think about creating a Patreon? I One, I always thought about it. Like I should have created one 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. That is also why, like in the future, if people want to like support me, that is why I don't want just like a Patreon. Yeah, of course there are premium features, and you can like if you have the subscription there, of course you can like support me as well. But you don't really get much from it. So what I really wanted to do is, if you want to support me in the future, once Udemy has checked this, I've created like this Udemy training so that you can support me, and I will let everyone know how to get there. Like this is then for people that want to support me, and you get something in return. Not like if you like do a super chat here or something like this. Nah, this is just like it's great. I take it, obviously. But I want you to have at least something in return, right? That is also why in the beginning I did not make a what's it called, the thing that you said. The Patreon, right? That's why I didn't create one, because I don't want stuff. I want stuff for free, of course, but I don't think it's fair. Like, if you want to give, sure, but I want you to have something in return. I want to be fair myself. Right? Yeah, that's why I didn't like do something. But the Udemy training, that will be something where you can really support me. It's not there available yet, but I'll let you know through some sources. Yeah. Da, da, da. Now AI can. I mean, that's there is this. No, we would be discussing. There is this thing called singularity, technological singularity, where at some point AI is it's not really learning from us anymore. It is going to be way faster, and it's so fast that it develops with such a pace that it is just unstoppable. Stuff like this, and it doesn't need us anymore. It doesn't really need us. See you later. Like half an hour, I'll still be here probably. Yeah. So who knows what AI will be in the future? But also like the human knowledge, like our knowledge itself, also like has to develop. Like it's a tool, as I say, it's a tool, and it's good to know about the tool and use it. right? I wouldn't rely on it, but it's definitely a good tool. Speaking about new technologies of PLCs integrated in version in 4.0 industry, uh, I will think about it. Yeah, exactly what Royistic says. Like we have to make like AI like our mentality has to change. Even kids already have to be taught how to use AI, which nowadays I'm so like I think the ones where AI hits the most is like the older people that can't adapt to it at all. I'm still in the range where I can adapt to it, but older people like seeing an AI video or stuff, or even programmers, older programmers like 50 years old, they're on the verge, or 60 years old, on the verge of stepping into their retirement. Like AI, like they can't deal with it. It's like a tool they can't use. So for them, it is just a bad thing. Right? Yeah. But depending on your situation, but I, for example, I'm in my mid 30s. I will have to adapt and use AI, which I'm planning to. I want to. Like I want to see it as a tool, though, not as something that is going to replace many things. It's just a tool. Like TIA Portal is also just a tool. Did you know that TIA Portal, the base of TIA Portal, step 7? And everything in there is step 7. If I can I show this? Wait a second. Can I show this? Install software. Yeah. Is there a no? Not that I'm showing like my license or so, but of course the core of TI Portal is step 7. There it is, and step 7 itself, right, is also just a tool. Step 7 stands for Steuerungen einfach programmieren, easy controller programming. Right? It used to be very difficult to do to program controllers, and Siemens thought, hey, here's a tool. Take the tool to help you with programming controllers. Step 7 made it easy. Definitely a lot of people have probably lost their job and changed their job because of it. Same went with TI Portal, same as with AI. We just have to adapt to the new tools. Right? What's my name in Udemy? It's not public yet. It's not. I tried. Like it takes a couple of days. Like the training is going to be named PLC Programming Siemens TI Portal, and my name is Philip Paus. Wait, can I actually share? Is there a link I can share? Wait, because then I can already share it. Just give me a second. Yeah, AI videos. I mean, there's fun AI videos as well, I would say. Like I watched some of it and I'm like, oh, this is actually this is fun to see. Yeah, if you see, can I before I share something that I shouldn't share? No, there it is. Course is going to be called PLC Programming Siemens TI Portal. It's difficult. That's easy peasy, right? And it's still in Czech. It says in Czech. I just handed it in today. I didn't know there was this Czech. And there is a link. I was supplied with a link early on, but obviously I don't know the link anymore. But I'll let you know, right, that there is a link. I am back. Yes, Mr. Kaiser, I am back. For good. You're not going to get rid of me. And my name on there is my real physical name. So if you search for me, this is my real name. If you didn't know, Philip Paus. That's my name. I do have a middle name, but still. Yeah. TI Portal. I mean, step 7. No, relay technology. I still used relay technology. It still has its uses, but yeah. I think the training. I think I set it to like 40 euros or so. It's for me, it was too expensive. I wanted to go with like $20, but like I didn't really want to go with a high price. It's too expensive for me. Like I would maybe. So this is for me for supporting. If you want to support me, I wanted to go with less, but then I looked at. And yeah, today is more of story time, right? I'm sorry. I will go back to TI in a minute. I was looking at like Udemy and the setup and so, and I was shocked when I looked at like the Udemy contract. Make a guess. Like if I have a course, and now we can go to percentage. Let's say a course is offered for 100 euros, right? Or $100 or 100 whatever currency you're using, right? 100 of that. Make a guess how much would I did like 100% of this. The only thing Udemy does is give me the architecture to upload it and then for you to see it like YouTube does as well. How much of 100 euros that you would buy the course for would get to me, right? You can make a guess, and I can guarantee you it's less than that. So I wanted to offer this for like 20 euros. I mean, I would have like nothing from that. 60% would go to me. Nope, no, not 50. No, 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 nope. I was like 50 or 60 as well. I was there like the half of it goes to the creator because they do the most. 97%. That was dream. 70. No, no, no. Oof. It is public. Would probably take you down to like 40%. That is almost on the spot. It's like 37%. Right? 37% goes to the creator, right? To me. Like I did almost all the work. The architecture, hosting prices, and so on. Yeah, that goes on Udemy. If I read the contract correct, right? I kind of rushed through this like the last 2 weeks because I wanted to have stuff to give to you as well. But I think I read it correct, and then that is still before taxes. This is just insane. I'm like, what the frick? I'm like, oh goodness. Ah, that stuff is expensive, but still like a good way to support, right? Yeah. Hey RVP, I still remember your like the little icon that you have there. Yeah, I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. Like some gaming. I will separate this now, but I will do some gaming tomorrow, same time that I pretty much did today, on Twitch. So Twitch is going to be for gaming. Yeah, but if you want to support me, I will give the link later on. There is no course. It's this, but it's not public yet. I wanted this to be public. I will like next week latest give you the link. Should be public tomorrow. Right. So you can already mark this and then. Yeah. Yeah, you're always like better off self-hosting. So in the end, yeah, this is life is like this stuff is expensive. Oh my goodness. Good. Okay, so that was my rant about like this kind of stuff. Maybe I also read incorrect, right? I had time to host them all. I know it's still nice to have like everyone knows Udemy and this stuff. But I was shocked because I didn't know, I wasn't aware. I'm like, they're making business for them not doing anything except for hosting, which is quite a bit. And then advertising it as well, stuff like this. Hey Dane, hey, yes, I'm back. Okay, so TIA portal. Let's do some stuff in there, right? I just so that we have gone in there. Now it's been 1 hour, right? 1 hour. Hey Alex. Yeah, 4 years, right? But 4 years also go by in a flash, like and 4 years are gone. Oh, by the way, right? I've been working out a lot. Like if you see me standing like this, I want to show off. Like I look at I've been working out quite a bit. So that's a hobby I took up like the last years. Yeah. So TI portal. In here. What I just wanted to do today was play around a little bit, look at some new features, look at some stuff, so that you at least see some TI portal. Some playing around, right? Yeah, bro's huge. Yeah, the problem is I can't lose weight. I'm not eating basically anything, but I can't lose weight, which is muscle mass, right? Which is muscle mass. It's good, but I still want to lose like 10, 20 kilograms. I could lose easily. Yeah. So first thing. Can you have S7 Professional and TI Unified in the same way? No. Unified is like this external tool thingy, so you can't run it in the same window. There is like runtime mode, but even runtime mode would open it in a separate screen. No. Look fresh. Thank you. I didn't want to shout. This is not the discussion about how I look now. There was another comment. There was like I read something about step 7 a moment there. Sorry if I missed some of your messages there. Up there. Wait. Drones production and all the machines are programmed with step 7. I mean, step 7 is like TI portal. The core to it is step 7. Right. But if people say step 7, that means Semantic Manager nowadays or Semantic Classic. Step 7 Classic, whatever. TI portal is still step 7. That's also why it started at version 10, because version 1 through 9 was with Semantic Manager, and version 10 and everything from then on is done in TI portal. It's still, the core is still step 7. Hence, help. There it is, right? That's why the core is still step 7 if you install it. Yeah. I love it that if I go on help, AI-powered online support chat. I definitely want to test this out. How's the job market for controls engineers? I mean, depends on what you're willing to do. I would say decent. And so it is possible to get an entry level, depending on the region. Like I couldn't. One reason why I'm teaching is because in my region here, I could not get a job because there's no industry. I could not get a controls job here. I was offered control positions throughout Germany, like in different places, but I didn't want to move because family and friends and everything is in this area. So yeah, I had to do something else. But if there's industry, there's quite not quite the demand, but enough demand, I would say. Oh, vision devices is also an interesting topic. Haven't thought about it, but maybe in the future. Helped you with the videos. You're welcome. Eager to learn. You can ask specific questions, but I don't know if I have specific answers. Let's see. AI. I just clicked on this AI thing. I definitely want to test your Siemens portal AI knowledge. How does this work? There's literally like an AI. I'm going to log in to this AI thing. I don't know. Okay, here's what we will do. We will use the AI, like the AI assist feature of TIA Portal. What the frick? There's help and then there's AI-powered online support chat. I never knew this existed, but now I want to test it. Do I have a course I organize? No, I don't have one that I personally organize. I do have now this Udemy thing that I've organized, which isn't public yet, so already put that down. Like check this out maybe in a couple of days, or maybe next Tuesday. I will stream again, and I'll let you know. It should be online then. But I don't run personal courses myself. I am getting booked to give trainings, but those are already prepared, right? Yeah. What does Hagermore stand for? I don't know. It actually is like I literally don't know. It was just like my gamer tag throughout my life, right? Started with Hager, just the first 4 letters, and then Murr got like a couple of friends and I changed it up. It doesn't really have a meaning. By agreeing to following terms, sure, yeah, generative AI, sure. I don't care. Now they have all my data. The chat responses are generated using generative AI, sure. So what? Okay, this, I wasn't aware. This is the official AI support for TIA Portal. VFD, does someone have a question? Wait, the next question I'm just gonna pop in there. What are the newest TI Portal? Ooh, that's a good one. What are the newest TI Portal version 20? This is fantastic. I didn't know this existed. I'm gonna give you the link. You might, if you don't have a Siemens login, you will have to go with your Siemens login here. That's what I just did. Like your general Siemens overall login thingy there. You don't have to be a Siemens employee, but you have to make an account with Siemens. Right? Is the AI actually? I don't know. I just found out this exists. This is great. It's got some TI installer packages. The installer packages. I do have a video like the different versions of TI Portal. There we go, Tomas. Different TIA versions. Unified, Pro, Basic, and so on. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this in the AI now, and let's see. Let's get an answer for you, Tomas. Or Tomas. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. Let's see. When can we music program? Yeah, Dinesh, that is unfortunately sometimes. Sometimes you will have to get in contact with the Siemens support. You get an error code. Usually, if I get an error code, I will Google the error code. But this is the support, right? You can literally click on the link that I gave you, put in the error code here, and they should give you a solution. Huh. This is definitely above ChatGPT. Yeah, this is specialized AI. Of course it is. It seems legit though. Like, there we go. What answers do I have? Look at this. The basic panel. Yeah, as I said, TI Portal itself gets basic and professional. Basic is only for 1200s. Professional is for this. For WinCC, you have different versions depending on what you want to run. I Now, I'm sorry if I can't read all of them. I try to. The TI Portal version that I have is I bought the TI Portal Professional, the one that I showed early on, which includes the WinCC Basic. Right. So WinCC Basic. Right. So that's this tool here. There you go. I'm gonna give you the link here again. That's the official Siemens AI support tool. Now that's the one that I'm running. Step 7 Professional, including WinCC Basic. So I cannot run Comfort, Advanced, and Professional panels, right? That I can't. WinCC Unified, I can also do like unified panels, but not Comfort panels. There's also unified basic panels. And then StarDrive I can do as well. There you go. Those are the... I can just answer all of the questions with like asking the AI here. Should be trained on there. Let me see. I can always have, yeah, I can obviously I can hallucinate, depending on how it's trained though. Is there a tool to convert a Python program to ladder program? This is I can let me see Zelio. Let's see. There probably is, but not one officially from Siemens, I would say. So let's have a look. Let's discuss this. I love this. AI is fantastic. It's not like some AI is fantastic. This seems like fun. I could not find information to provide documents or to answer the query. Please consider reformulating or narrowing down. Is there a compiler that can make my Python code run on a Siemens PLC? Stuff like this, right? But generally, I would not recommend doing so. But like I can take away from this. I couldn't. So basically, no, I would not recommend. Python is extremely inefficient. Like it's crazy how inefficient it is. Python is not suited for Siemens PLCs. Right? I want to. We will discuss Factory IO in a minute. There, Python is like in the back end to it, like on its core, on an assembler level language, like on a machine language level. It is utter trash when it comes to performance. Now, for PLCs, there will always only be the 4 official languages right now. Every other language I would not recommend to use. Right? Now, the 4 official PLC languages by standard, not by Siemens. Right? Siemens extends on this and offers more, but there's 4 official programming languages for PLCs, which is ladder diagram, function block diagram. Go with those. Then you have SCL, structured control language, so the text-based language. If you want to like go into coding, use that one. And then there is Graph, which is for like sequential programs. Those are the official languages, and I would recommend using those. Right? I would not recommend like trying to go with Python. If you want to run Python code, that's not what the hardware was designed for. Right? STL code, like parts of it, STL, some parts of STL, if you have the correct syntax, it can be transformed, yes, but only some parts of STL, not all of it, but some can, yeah. Does PLC come with a... Yes, PLC SIM is license free. PLC SIM you can always run, like the one I have. PLC SIM has 2 different modes nowadays, like the newest version. It has the it has the basic mode, which is free, and it has the PLC SIM Advanced. It has the advanced mode, which is quite expensive. The advanced mode is not integrated, right? The advanced mode is license bound, and you would have to buy a license. Right? Watching my Unity development. Oh my goodness, someone watched those? It's 5 years already since I did Unity. Oh my goodness. Hey, man. Yeah. Can I download a certain program block to a PLC where I made change in, or do I have to I can demonstrate that actually. The infamous. Generally, you would have to. Thanks AI. It couldn't help me. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can download an individual block It's a strange process, but you theoretically can. So if I have blocks, right, block 1, block 2, and now I'm going to save this in a different path. You don't need, I mean, desktop. I'll call this new. That's how a programmer does it. Let's see. Now, usually you have to download, like you have to make a consistent download. That's the button that I always use. Consistent download. This will download your program. Like everything will be downloaded. Or not everything will be downloaded all the time. It's a delta download. A delta download checks what's on the PLC. It checks what you have, and it synchronizes the changes. Now, what you can do if you want to do like an individual download of one block. Let's say both of those blocks you have changed. Right, I can't really make many changes because this is just apply 0.0. I'm just going to make random bullshit in here. Right, both of those blocks have changed. Can I go online to verify this? Yeah, this one has changed, and also the second one here. Test 2 goes into test 3. Oh, my bad, it doesn't matter. Right. Now, you can theoretically, of course, if you go right mouse button on your program blocks, you can go download, and then you will only download the changes, right? This downloads all changes. What you can theoretically do, though, is right mouse button, and then there is the blind. Do I have to click on the PLC? Yeah, I have to click on the PLC. Then there is the compare. You can compare offline and online. And for this PLC, in this version, I cannot do it. I cannot download an individual block. However, you can usually here, right? Yeah. Oh no, I can. You can synchronize, right? I can synchronize each individual block, and you can see, hey, I only want to do this one block, and maybe it's actually available for the PLC that I have. And now I can click on execute the actions, and it will now it will, yeah. For this PLC, for this setup, it will always download everything. Now, if you, and it should, to have a consistent download, right? Consistent everything at the same time. Now, if you, however, want to have like a second separate program, you can do so and separately really download by using a software unit. And that's the purpose of those. A software unit is like a second program inside of the PLC that can be downloaded and programmed separately of it. If I go in here, a software unit is a program unit that can compile individually and load independent of other program units. So this is what you would do if you have if you're two programmers, for example, and you want to work on the same PLC, you would each make a software unit. There we go. Right, and now I talked about this, and now I've seen so much text on the screen. Can I make an AI program in Siemens PC? Yes. You can officially embed. I haven't done it. I don't know how it works, but officially with version 20, you can embed and connect it to Windows Copilot. Yes. How to get out of tutorial loops and be able to think like a programmer? Heck, do I know? How would I know how to get out of this death spiral, this deadly diamond of death, as it is called? I don't know. Experiencing, just getting in there, just like time. Basically, it is time, right? Give yourself time. That's how I got out of it, and I'm still in there. I still have to learn. I showed it earlier on. There's so many new features in TIA version 20 that I want to talk about and I want to get into. I don't know those yet myself, right? So we are all in this spiral forever and ever and ever, and that's good, right? I don't want to be stuck. Helen asking, is there a method how to encrypt protected blocks on step 7? Not that I know. I wouldn't say so. They are encrypted for reasons, and I wouldn't crack those. Not really. Maybe there is, but I haven't seen it. Hey, Siddhartha. Hey! To help you with your job interview. I hope your job interviews are running well there. If you use my videos, I mean, could go both ways, right? So it doesn't have to be good. Save me with the previous. You're welcome. You're welcome. How can we design some amazing high-performance HMI interfaces? You shouldn't. Zelio, you shouldn't make like a fancy HMI screen. That's not what it's supposed to be. HMI screens, like I can't show slides. I do have a whole slideshow on how HMI screens and SCADA systems should look like. There are standards for it, and we should not have anything flashy, anything nice, anything like colorful. It should be as dull as possible to guarantee that you can focus on the essential, on the important things. Right? So try to keep your like the what's it called, the HMI screens as dull as possible. Actually, you don't want. I mean, high performance. High performance goes in the right way, and there it is. I don't know. I can't share. I can't. No. I have contracts with many different companies, so I can't share much external. Basically, nothing external I can share. Too many contracts. I don't want to get in like jurisdictional problems there. That's also why I had to buy my own license of TI Portal. Had to. You mostly work with Step 7. Yeah, that's why I created it. Yeah, I also started to look into Python a little bit, HTML. I'm still like a more of a C# developer because I do a lot of things with Windows. But like Python is getting more and more attractive, but I still didn't get the hang of it too much. All right. Yeah. What do I think about Beckhoff and the political systems? I haven't worked much with Beckhoff. I work mainly with Siemens PLCs. And the Siemens PLC business, like if you get into it, it is good. For a new person, like getting into like the Siemens world is very difficult. But once you're in there, it's quite comfortable. Right? I am praise the machine gods. Praise the Omnissiah. Oh goodness gracious. Good old Siemens Motion, like S120. No, I haven't done anything with the S120. I did some drives with the G120. That's also a topic I should probably put down a list of topics to talk about to get myself into. Yeah, but I haven't done much with Motion. ANSI. I learned ANSI back in the day. Oh goodness, that's long. My first programming language. Right? My first programming language that I started with is probably completely deprecated. Was Turbo Pascal. Right? Turbo Pascal. That was the first language that I worked with. Released November 1983. 41 years. Oh no. Oh goodness. Yeah, I haven't. This is just what I learned in like education. That's what I used, but I haven't done any like projects with this. Struggling with the open user communication. Difficult with the. That should work though with the Python script and. But I would recommend, like, if you can still get the corner around, I would recommend to look into OPC UA rather than the open like user communication. The open user communication is quite old already. It's not. I personally wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend looking into OPC UA, even though you will need licensing and so for it. But yeah. Electric. C++. I mean, C++ can't hurt. That's fine. It's not necessary to know it, but it definitely helps to have like a general understanding of coding and C++. Stuff along those ways. I haven't used it in the PLC sense, but every now and then it might come in handy. So I wouldn't go too deep into it, but I also definitely wouldn't. I would learn about it. Like I know myself a couple of programming languages, which help me every now and then. Am I using virtual machines? Not for myself, but in trainings I do, yeah. To find configuration mismatch, actual hardware, and especially with safety. I mean, yeah, if you Dinesh, it's just simply the online diagnostics here, right? If you go online and you can see in the status what the problem is, and in the buffer it is going to tell you what the difference is. You just have to watch out for the little thing there, if you can get online. Right? If you can't get online, then use the little display on the PLC, which will give you the same info. I've heard of the SMS group. Yeah. I haven't worked with it. I think I had something from them in my education, but I haven't worked with it like in a long time. But I've heard about SMS group. Yeah. Alrighty, so what did I want to do actually with this? Thanks by the way for just joining me here, and I know it's not like really organized right now. I'm just in the flow and discussing and reading chat and trying to answer some questions here, and I'm also smiling the whole time, being happy just to be back as well. So next time I do have like an online session here, which I will try to do every Tuesday, right? I talked about it. Every time I will try to have something prepared, like a topic we talk about. Yeah. But today is more like I just wanted to get back into it. Which, by the way, my getting back into it, I wanted to like go back into it and looking at some things moving here, right? I have used Factory IO a little bit in the past, and I just wanted to set up my PLC sim here. I want to have a little bit stuff running. Why is this so tiny? Can I zoom in on this? Video. Window. Medium resolution. Can I change resolution? VSync. Window mode. Why would it set anything to medium on my PC? Come on. This is let me just pour water here for a second and not spill anything. There we go. Whatever, it's tiny. Let's see if I can run this. I tried to set this up. Oh, this was my rant I had about this. I started with the rant earlier on. Like, I would try to, nowadays, if I would develop this, the like communication with like an external software, I would try to go the way through like an OPC server kind of thingy and Factory IO. I don't know. I literally, I was like, what? What is this? How does this even work? And literally, I have no idea. What I had to do with version 20, if you've ever worked with like Factory IO here, you know, like linking it to a simulation is quite easy. You load a template program, and then you just click on play and it runs, right? It auto connects, everything should be fine. That's not the way anymore. There used to be like a block for communication. In that block, I tried to read it, some SCL code, just communicating some memory areas, and was just working fine. Have a good one, Dinesh. Thanks for joining. That's not how it works anymore. Somehow I had to go into PLC SIM. And there is this magic going on here, and I literally don't know what this is. I know what it is, but I was like, how does this work? Like, there is this magic code here. I imported a sequence. Like in PLC SIM, it's quite cool. You can add if you go into like the simulation, you start a PLC, like the instant is running, you can go into simulation modes, into different sim views. And in the sim view, you can add a so-called sequence. Now, a sequence, if I press play up here, the PLC is going to go through that sequence. Now, this sequence is simulating like the inputs. For example, usually a sequence is you press a button and 10 seconds later, like something reacts. Right? Like in the physical world, not through the PLC program, but this would simulate the physical world. And I had to press play here, and it just does the craziest assignment of in and output values that I've just ever seen. And I don't know where this comes from. I was thinking, I was looking at this, I was like, how does this do anything? It is assigning to input and output bytes here, right? some values, and I don't know how they came up with this. And this is magic for me. And I just had to follow this and import this officially from the factory IO side. And I was like, I don't know what this is. Can you explain? And no, there is no way there's no explanation. Just run it. And I'm like, okay. Really crazy stuff. Which platform can you use to showcase the projects we've created in TI Portal and RCV? Oh goodness, I don't know. I upload everything to YouTube. Conflict with TIA versions? No, 15 to 17 should not be a problem. Like from 15 to 17, you should be able to go project, open it, and then you should be able to. However, Factory IO needs an additional license, yeah, but you have a test license for 21 days or so. Now, Zelio, one important resource, maybe that's for everyone. Right? As I say, I'm just going randomly with the flow here. I can give you a link. Like this link is fantastic. Let me just go on there for a second. This is one link that I use. Let's see, is that German? That's German. No, it's English. Here we go. This link that I'm giving you now, supportindustriesiemens.com, yada, 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 right? That is the official TIA portal help entry point that you might have for for TIA portal. Like I showed the AI earlier on. The AI is kind of not working for me very well. Can I upgrade a TIA version 15 project to TIA version 18, did you say? 17. Right. The official way would probably be this. Like the second thing, as I said, the one link that I gave you right now is like the entry center for TIA portal. You just click on the play button here. Oh no, that's a video. Why is that a video? What did I just share? Was that the wrong? This is not the right. Oh, this is. I opened the wrong website. This here. It seems to be a loop joke. I'm also not looking. I already answered it. That's why I was like, I'm not answering that again. It's okay. Just it's fine. In here, right, with the link that I gave you, if you scroll down a little bit, there is, for example, migration, like the migration help for TI portals, so migration, and this is like the source that I use or one of the sources that I use if I have any questions. Right, migration, and here I go, migration of plans. Yeah, okay, okay, migration to TS. Okay. How do I upgrade? And it's probably here somewhere. How do I upgrade from one version to another? Right? You might just have to go through this a little bit reading. Yeah, but as those topics are so complex, right? There is no. I could try and figure it out myself, but there is no like ultimate solution for like each individual problem. Needs sometimes an individual approach. And this link that I just sent you, that is the overview of the most important documents and links for TIA portal. So if you don't take away anything today, take away that link. This is like the thing there. Right? Have I done industrial robotics? Not much. I've been doing one class about it with a little bit of G code and that kind of stuff. But I haven't really done it. I wouldn't say I wouldn't feel comfortable talking about it. Let's say it this way. Yeah. There we go. So that's an important link. I can recommend this link. Like, giving you resources. So this link, then the link of my wait. Do I have the link? Wait. Wait a second. You don't have to wait. You can do stuff, right? I want to check out something because earlier on, when I did this Udemy thing, it already gave me a link. And now let me 1 second. Maybe I can already give this link to you and then you store it. And once the course is out, you can just do it. Is this my referral code? I do have a refer. This is the first time in like my life. Oh my god, yes. Oh my goodness, I wanted to do that. Thank you. Whoever didn't say, you didn't talk about it, but somehow you reminded me of it. Here's the most important link. You open it now, right? Here's what you have to do. You open this link, the last link, the Udemy link now. You will realize that when you click on the Udemy link, when you click on the Udemy link, right? Okay. It will say this course is still, probably it's in your language. Let me switch to English. Of course, I do speak French. Pour plus d'informations, contactez directement Philippe Paus. C'est court et en mode brouillon. Does anyone understand French? Did anything that I just say sound nearly okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anyone speaks French. I had French in school for, I don't know what it was, like 4 years. 6 years. I had French in school for 6 years. Boof. Brrr. I know it's in draft mode right now. You save the link, right? You save the link, and it should work then tomorrow or the day after. So that's your homework. The next time, whenever I push out something, you think about this, and then you buy it, and you give me money. I know it's draft. I do know that it is. I tried pushing it online today. It didn't work. I am so sorry. Was pretty good. My French was pretty good. Perfect. Thank you. I had it in school, but I was so bad. But it didn't count into my final grade. I had to be in the class, but I just didn't have to. Had to fail it. C'était vraiment pas mal. That kind of corrects not bad. I had a 5 in French. It was by far my worst class, like my worst grade. I had like ones and twos, and here a 3 or there and there. Like German in Germany, 1 is the best grade, but then French was like 5. Basically, complete failure. Yeah, but you go with the link. Of course, this was a joke here. Let's go to English. This course is in draft mode. I understand, and it should like save the link, right? Save the link for now. And then if you want to support me at any time throughout the week, right, or next week, just try to get on this again and try to get the training. And it's like a 10-hour training or so that you can go through there, where I go into the basics of TIA version 20. And this is the main way how you can support me right now, right? No Patreon, nothing where you just hand me money. No, this is something where you get something in return. What was my study method? Um, we've been with you for 120 years. I've got so many tutorial videos. My main method, by the way, of learning myself was school. And then, oh my god, I'm just in story mode today. I wanted to do some programming. I swear I wanted to do some programming, not just talk about everything. But my way, how I really actually got into TI Portal was actually a friend of mine. He got a little bit ill. And we've got Matt here in chat, right? It's not you, Matt, but it was a friend of mine who was called Matt. He was teaching classes in TI Portal, in automation to be more precise. And he like one day he was like, "Hey, can you assist me for this one class and help me here for this one time?" I was like, "Sure, I can assist." He got sick, and from that moment on, I was the teacher of that class, like from one day to the other. So I had to, from one day to the other, really get into the details, learn about everything. So I used his course documentation, and I used a lot of self-learning methods, online Googling everything, testing out a lot of stuff myself, right? Myself, like learning a lot, just going in there. That is also one reason why I made the YouTube channel, to just have like support for everyone that needs it out there. Right? Patreon would be nice. Yeah, I understand the Patreon, but it feels. I mean, you can theoretically, if you want, you can just subscribe to my YouTube. I think you can do that, and there is like this membership thing, and then it's like Patreon. Right? That is a possibility. Is it? I think you can do that. let me look. I don't know. That is incognito mode. Oh yeah, that was the link here in incognito. Let me go back. I've got too many windows open, and now I do have my private browser open, and this definitely something I don't want to show. But I think like it is like this Patreon principle that you can get like a course subscription like on the YouTube platform, and I think I have turned that on. Yeah. Which is fantastic. I cannot show anything on there. Yeah. If you want to support me, this I will save this because I want to talk about this. So if you want to support me, you can like it's the same way as like a Patreon. You can like go on my channel, and then there is the channel subscription is possible, and you and you see this. There we go. I do have like there's not too many, but I do have 35 subscribers on the YouTube. And that's just the thing. If you want to support me, sure, go in there. But I don't want to advertise this too much. This is just handing me money for me not doing anything. This is something where you get something from. Way better. There's no need for you to miss my tutorials anymore. I am so back. Especially after today. I'm having a lot of fun. Again, sorry for just ranting and just talking strange stuff. I do get some sponsor like requests on my yeah on my channel. Some sponsor. Am I working at Erlangen? Not yet. I will next year. Because one of the training centers I work with for Siemens is moving there. Erlangen? Erlangen, right? Is that the that's the thing next to Nuremberg, right? am I wrong? Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. Yeah, that's yeah. Moving. Well, yeah, next year, next fiscal year, probably if my contracts, if I get the right contracts going. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Of course, I did the tutorials and so, but it still feels like me not doing too much lately. So there we go. Got this. Like at Erlangen, there will be like there is this big Siemens campus. They're investing like a lot of money, same as they do in Berlin with like Siemens City. So yeah, that's where a lot of things will be moving, and I will be there probably every now and then. Alrighty, so TI Portal. Hey, that's the thing. That's the thing that I actually wanted to open up and do some stuff. I actually wanted to look at something that I have never ever used, but I wanted to look at it. And I want to learn. Like we're in this like learning together, right? Like, I wanted to go in here and just play around. I've got like factory IO set up and everything, and I want to actually try and do something. Let me try if I can do something interesting, like something where you can also learn. Hopefully, you probably can't learn because I don't know what I'm doing. So let's look at this together. So I do have this thing here. So conveyor belt. This is sound. I didn't even know I had sound on. I do apologize for this being sound. Sound. Go one more quiet. There you go. Shouldn't be as like you hear the conveyor belt running. So right now, let's see. What did I want to do? Just run this, and in there, I've never ever done this, and I don't know how it works, but I wanted to have a new block. I wanted to make a function block and actually touch CEM. CEM, like you have ladder diagram, you have function block diagram, you have SCL, and you have graph. Those are the standard languages. Never ever. If I ever see you touch STL, right? If I ever, like 4NS7 1500, I'm going to find you and I won't do anything. Like, of course, I can't. I wouldn't. But I will give you a stern, like look, and I'm going to be like, don't do that. Factory IO costs extra. It's not even Siemens. Factory IO is an external tool. Yeah. I could run my own, yeah, but if I run my own website, I would have to, like, this is too much work for me. There we go. STL. Don't. It is. It used to be good. It used to be like the best thing that you could do with a PLC, and I fully agree. If you have an S7 300, go for it. Best thing. Go for it. S7 300, 100% best thing. If you run it on an S7 1500, no. Don't. Do not run it on a. It's still okay, but it's definitely not the best thing. It's not in the standard anymore. We used to have 5 standardized PLC programming languages, right? Ladder diagram, function block diagram, graph, and SCL, and STL. STL is out of the standard. It has been deleted. It's gone. We are not supposed to use it anymore. Yeah, there's many. Dane, there's many. I can go. Let me look at this for a moment, and then I can quickly go into like data blocks. But yes, you should use data blocks. Yeah. So let's have a look. This I want to make CEM. It's actually the language that I want to look at. CEM, right? Or CEM block. I'm going to call it. Don't look at any like things that I do. Right? This is probably wrong. The first thing I wanted to look at, like, if I call a CEM block, is there any special setup that I have to do? Like, this is the IDB. No, good. Okay, that's what I figured. That's what I hoped for. That's perfect. Have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen like this language? This is great. This has been added to TIA Portal in version like 18, as we saw early on. I know TIA openness. Yes, I haven't used it, but I know what it is and what it does. I don't know how it does it. Yes, STL, but STL is not like, it's made compatible. It's not even real STL on S7 1500s anymore. It's pretended STL. Now, this is a language that, for example, Siemens tries to push a little bit, right? Siemens developed this. This is new. No one has ever seen this, right? No one has ever. This is better than STL. I mean, if you use STL, of course, it's okay. It's like I'm joking that it is that bad, but it is not suited for S7 1500 PLC hardware actually. Right? For S7 300 hardware, STL was good. For S7 1500 hardware, it's pretended to work on that hardware. There's actually a process inside of the PLC that makes it compatible with it. It's very inefficient. Yeah. If you don't know what it is, don't care about it. This thing, I don't know. I don't even know how this works. I will just go with input tag. Wait, what is the input here? What inputs do I have? Is there an IO list? Yeah, let's go. S7 PLC SIM. I just want to connect the thing. Let's see if it connects. Now, one great thing that I have here in Factory IO. There's an emulation layer. Exactly, yeah. One great thing is I could export those tags, but it's just the. Why can't I zoom in? This is so tiny. You can't read shit, but that's okay. Right? I've got sensor A. I will import this list anyway. Very quickly. I just want to play around with this for a second here, so that we have at least not the watch table. I want the tag table. That we have at least seen something. I don't know what those. I don't know what this does. I literally don't know. Let's see. Sensor A. Sensor A, sensor B. This is at input 0, 0. This is at input 0, 1. And sensor, and then we have conveyor, which is output 0, 0. There we go. Now those 3 I can control using what's it called? The CEM. And I literally don't know how CEM really works. And for the sake of it as well, I will now turn off Factory IO because the conveyor belt, if I'm really quiet, you can still hear it in the background. And I'll crank it up a bit so you can really hear it. This has been going on for the last couple of minutes. Yes, Optima, I am alive. Alive and well, actually, even. Factory IO is just a simulation, so this 3D simulation software that you can see here, which is just great for education. So let me see, how does CEM work? What does it do? So I do have my tags here on the right side, and I kind of want to connect. If sensor A is active, I guess. Yeah, sure. Yes. No, can I not do? No. Do I have to have 2 inputs? I have to have 2 inputs. What the? If sensor, oh no, cause 1 will be given if sensor 1 is active, I understand. Then I want to set the output, which is how am I supposed to read this? Like, this is, why is this flipped? Okay, this is stupid already. I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to turn on the conveyor. I've never ever done this. Like I didn't know what to do today, so I was like, let's go. I want to set. What is? Huh? No, like this probably, yeah. Huh. If sensor 1 is active, conveyor will also be active, so will be set, turned on, and now I want to have a second cause, which is probably sensor, and stuff like this. This is how I usually learn. I just test it out, and I just trial and error, and once it runs, it runs. Right? I want to have a new effect. The effect 2 is probably going to be conveyor turning it off. Conveyor turning off is my reset. This language is quite nice. I kind of like it. Why can I not? This should be an N. Why is the N not? This should be listed as an N here. Is this a bug? There should be an N. Yeah, it was a bug. Okay, it was literally a bug. Fantastic. I already love it. Oh my goodness, that's okay. Great language this far. Oh, that's it, right? I now download this. Is this a program where the thing will go and will stop at the end? I've never I could talk about this error. Okay, my favorite error. Seems so critical, right? Invalid call environment, red X. The specified call environment is invalid due to program changes in the block main made at a later time. Reset the call environment. And then call the Siemens like with an error code and so on. Do you know what this actually is? This you will have when you're programming and testing your program. You're gonna have this every 5 minutes. And it's so annoying. You know what it is? This is the most simple the simple thing. Right? I wanted to go online and monitor this block. Right now, TIA Portal does not know what that block is. Right? It doesn't know what the block call is. I could use this block like 50 times in my program. It just doesn't know which block is this. There's 2 possible solutions. First solution here on the right side, there's testing, and I can go in testing. I can just change the call environment. And I say, yeah, this is the one that I put in the main block. Yes. This would solve it. Right? Now the second thing is I can go also in my main block. Whoops. I can go in my main block and I just double click on the block here. And I go online because this is the one that I want to monitor. Is this event-based, not cyclic? This is cyclic. Everything here is cyclic. No, it's definitely cyclic. It pretends on the inside to be event-based, but every PLC cycle this gets evaluated one time, right? So it gets evaluated cyclically, but internally you can pretend like it is event-based. And if you want anything event-based, use organization blocks as well. All because of me, Optima. You're welcome. It's great that I could help. There we go. Does that now work? So this is the program right now. What we can see, I think. No. What? No. Why? What? Is this correct? Oh, I didn't press play. Why are both sensors active? Oh, they're both normally closed. They are both normally closed, sensor A and sensor B. I wasn't aware. So obviously I will have to invert. I was just not aware of my system here. There we go. No, Siemens is not going to go. I mean, event-based is, if you go into organization blocks, there are your events. Right? Pull or plug of module is an event. A record station failure is an event. And IO access or a time of data. Those are events. So you have your interrupt routines at least. Those will serve as your interrupt routines, which is event-based. There you go. Which isn't exactly what you mean, I understand, but still, you have some events. So let's see. So right now, yeah, that's better. That's better. This is a nice little thing. This is basically the only thing that we can see in programming now today because I've been ranting so much and talking about this so long. Now if I press play, let me hold the box. So we have cause number one. So if we interpret the matrix, as I said, this is the first time that I also did anything in CEM, which seems to be a great language, especially for troubleshooting. It's good for maintenance troubleshooting. That's helpful. Right? Now, if I do this, the second belt is off right now. It will be triggered on if the cause one is active, and will stay set because it's set statement, and it will reset if it is back there, because that's the second event will happen. And there we go. This is I mean, I don't see many applications for it, but it is a different way of actually looking at the PLC programming here. I like it. This is just a different approach. Maybe not my favorite, but it is a new approach, a new different one. I like it. It's a visual language. Definitely not going into standard, but now I've worked with this, and that's how I learn. Just doing it. That's what I mean, Pablo. Yeah, it's not exactly the like routines, like events. It still looks at some events there. Ladder's still the GOAT. Obviously, Ladder is the GOAT. But in the future, if you want to be future-proof, you will have to learn SCL as well. Like, SCL is going to be the biggest PLC programming language in the future, by far. My favorite is SCL as ladder diagram as well. Still for the future. Yeah. Unfortunately. Let's try more in this there. Let's see. What I want to do is I want to change up the conveyor here a little bit. The conveyor can go into digital plus minus, so I can have a forward and backwards thing. And I want to have as well, is there not the thing that I can do? Do I have to go into the configuration and change this to multiple bool outputs? Two. Yes, thank you. And then we have forward and reverse. What's forward, what's reverse? We don't know. Let me quickly. I want to go just have this thing go forward and reverse by using SCM now. Conveyor plus, conveyor minus. And then, if I understand the language correctly, that should not be the cost 3. I don't want to have now. This is way too big. I can't see anything. This is language, like from just the visuals on. This is trash. I just gotta admit, this is just trash. So I want to set conveyor plus. Here I want to reset conveyor plus, but I also can I add a new. What is this? What is this monstrosity? What did I just do? Okay, now I think we got to the limits here. Output was false because I reset it here. You see this? This is a reset statement. That's why it turned off. Here turned on. Here turned off. Once it turns true. It seems to be useful to do safety matrices. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that is where the language comes from as well. Like that's what it wants to do. But now I want to. Can I have like a second thing? What is no? Oh, one effect can only have one cause or what? No. Do I have to have a new effect if I want to reset something? I think so. This will look terrible and definitely not the best approach to any of this. Yes. Let's see. Conveyor plus should turn off. Oh, that's how it works. Yeah. Okay, now I get it. So this is going to turn off conveyor plus. Okay, see, that's how I learn. And this is going to turn on conveyor minus. I'm going to turn off conveyor plus. I get it. This is not the intended use of this, but it's going to work, I think. And then I can assign probably one cause to multiple effects, I guess. Is that a thing? Yeah, I can. And now we've got a matrix going on. I get. See, maybe it's wrong. I don't know. But it is going to work right between my head here. So right now, if sensor 1 gets triggered, I should do this event and I should do this event. So this should turn on the conveyor plus, should turn off conveyor minus. If I hit the second trigger, I want to turn off conveyor 1 and I want to turn on. No. Huh? What did I do here? This should be a reset. No. Yeah, this should be a reset and the other one should be a set. Sorry, my bad. Like this, right? Wait, no. The sensor 1 is going to turn on conveyor plus and going to turn off conveyor minus. Sensor 2 is going to turn on conveyor minus and turn off conveyor plus. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. Does that work? Should it go now? Dip, dip, dip. Yeah. See, you see me doing that also. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is. I don't really like that. Hey, Mocha King, thank you very much. Willkommen by friend. Welcome, my friend. What is that? Did you just subscribe? Is that a channel subscription? Thank you very much. In-code variable definitions in SCR. Yeah, but that's not like the in-code variable definitions. That's not how the PLC architecture, the PLC memory architecture works, right? You can do it, like you can do. And now, before I do the continue here, of course, if you have like an SCL network, what you can do is if you want to create a new variable. What I usually do is then you can hit right mouse button and then define the tag. That's how I do it, right? So that I don't have to do like the definition up there. I can do define the tag. Yeah, that's a local temporary. It's an integer, and now this variable exists. That's how I usually do it, because I find it also annoying to go up into the variables or go into the global variables on the left side. Like up the local ones, to the left the global ones. That's how I do it. I just type it down and then right mouse button define. Which isn't great, but it's not the same. Yeah, well, it's one way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Marcos, exactly. If this would be, if the CM would be like horizontal, I understand where they come from. That's also what I do in Excel. I also turn like the tables and stuff, of course. Did I save this? Did I now turn the factory IO on here? And I want to kind of test this. Maybe there could be one error in there from what I, whoops. Think? Don't know. Let's see. Monitor. The call environment. Testing. Change. Yes, the only one that you have is still the correct one. And now we go again. Still stupid. The error, this error is like they could definitely change it up. There we go. Turn this on. And now the conveyor belt should be triggered in such a... Yeah, this triggers those on and off. And now it should go back for... Not the perfect application for the cause-effect matrix. But there we go. Right? I don't know if my stream is fast enough to really show it, but sensor 2 triggers the lower event here, the lower cause. Sensor 1 triggers the upper cause. Yeah, you can do, like what Pablo says, you can do the runtime allocation of memory using data blocks, right? That is a possibility. So during runtime, you can create data blocks. And early on, I promised to talk a little bit about data blocks. Sorry that I didn't this far. But yeah. Hey, Valerio, I'm good. How are you? It's been a long time, I know. But there we go. We have now written a program in SCM. I've never done that. First time for me. Fantastic. Good that I streamed this. And now inside of the editor, at least I can zoom as well. That's good. So, yeah, what else? What else did I want to do? I wanted to, yeah, very quick. Very, very quick. I'm not going in detail. Do you hear the conveyor? Wait, I'm going to crank up the conveyor for you again. There you go. Oh my goodness. Let me turn it off. Last thing, and then as I said, I'll do this a weekly thing right now, right? I will start doing like TIA Portal, TIA Tuesday on a weekly basis. So, but last thing, and then let's do some phase out and stuff like this. Thank you for the videos. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, I think there's a recording turned on, so you should be able to see my stream after this. If not, I didn't really talk about much, I think. I was giggling the whole time and I was just happy to be on. Hey, Choo Choo! Hey! My unfinished chapters on HMI alarms, did I have? Yeah, maybe. Haven't, I still remember your name from back then. I'm still alive, yeah, but last couple minutes. I still promise to do one more thing, which is quickly talk about data blocks and optimized and versus unoptimized. Like, if you have a data block, right? Why are data blocks greater to use than like memory bits, memory bytes, and so on? I'll just call test 2 and stuff, test 3. I'll just create a couple of variables here and I'll just do stuff with this. This is an int, this is a word, this is another Boolean. Now, first thing, memory allocation. And this is not going to be on the test. I'm just talking because I've just promised earlier on I will talk about this. So if I go in here, if I look at the memory allocation of this block, right? You can always look at the memory allocation by right mouse button on your PLC and then go into the, it's not directly here, right? But select your PLC and then you have the tools, and in the tools you have your resources, right? And in my resources, I can see that right now data block 1 is occupying 180 bytes, right? Nah, I mean, could be. I'm alive. I mean, I haven't done anything in 4 years. For all you know, could be. Could be gone. But I'm happy to be back. Yeah, so data block 2 right now takes 180 bytes in the PLC memory. Right? This is optimized data. Now, a data block can be optimized and unoptimized. In S7-1500, the base level is optimized, which is good. Now, if you go right mouse button, properties, I can unoptimize this. There's in the properties, the attributes, unoptimize it. Turn off the optimized access. Okay, perfect. I'll recompile. Right. And I actually haven't tested this, but I'm not 100% sure actually. If I recompile and reload here, you will now see that this block takes much less room. The optimized one takes more room. How could that be? This is stupid. Why would optimized take more space? Right? If I optimize it again, properties optimize. Okay, yeah, okay. Compile. I always need to recompile. 76, right? Unoptimized is 76 bytes. Optimized is now 74. This is stupid. Why does this change? Why does this change at all? Strange, right? If I optimize it, if I unoptimize it again, let me do that one more time. We are back to 76 bytes. If I again optimize it, right? Oh, I didn't compile. I have to compile now and refresh. I am back at 74. So optimized blocks use less memory space. I don't know why it showed 260 or so in the beginning. I was wondering. I was like, this is not correct. But optimized blocks do take less memory area inside of the PLC, right? The PLC is optimized for this. You will also see if you have an unoptimized block, right? Unoptimized, there we go. If you have an unoptimized block and I recompile, you always have to recompile, you will see that there are, that every variable will get an offset. This is highly unoptimized, right? This is for you as the user, how it was designed for the programmer to have the memory laid out. And you will see right now the Boolean variable, the very first Boolean variable right now, takes 2 bytes of memory. And that's what those 2 bytes that we saw earlier on, like from 74 to 76, this bit itself takes right now 2 bytes of memory area. That is just how it was designed from the architecture for a PLC programmer. Right? That's if the PLC programmer wants to go and do its own like unoptimized way of programming. Nowadays, PLCs have been optimized. Languages have developed, PLC's architecture has been developed. So right now, if I go in the optimized way, we don't even have access to those. Whoops, that's the wrong block, this block here. We don't even have access to this area anymore, right? To those areas, meaning the PLC will now optimize the code, meaning those 2 bytes that were used by the bit, right, for the user optimization are gone. Right? The PLC will optimize it, so it will not reserve 2 bytes for a single bit. That would be stupid, right? So optimize is good. Optimize is optimizing things. The PLC is better in optimizing than you are. I can not guarantee, but pretty sure than a standard programmer. The same goes for like your variables, right? Your global memory tags. If I would have a memory tag here, that would be unoptimized. Right? I would have to take care of it, and I can optimize it in a good way. But if we use data blocks, it is automatically optimized. So I highly recommend using data blocks. Right? Now, there's more features for data blocks. If we optimize them, we have per variable retentiveness. So I can just turn on retain for each variable. If I turn for optimized blocks, if I turn the optimized access off, it's for the whole data block. Because the data structure, those 4 variables right now, unoptimized, they stick together. Like they're glued together. That's what the data block does. Right? They're glued together the unoptimized way. In the optimized way, the PLC can rip it apart and just put everything in the memory where you want to have it. Fantastic. And there is one more feature, and that feature is my favorite. I mean, those are very important features like data optimization, memory allocation optimization. But if we have the optimized block access here, right, the main feature that makes the biggest difference from my perspective right now, right, all of this is important. All of this are huge differences actually. If you look at like PLC architecture, huge differences. Now the last thing here is on the top. Actually, we have something called keep the actual values. Right now, and you don't need to understand anything, but I'm just answering the question because earlier on there was this like, oh, yeah, can we talk about optimized? Yes, and I promised, and that's the last thing I'm doing now for today. Now in here you will see, hey, data block reinitialization. We have to do. Why do we have to do this? Right? Because I have made a change to the PLC's data structure. So the PLC has to reallocate memory, so I have to reinitialize. This is always necessary if you have unoptimized access. Now, if you have optimized block access, and reinitialization means in runtime, all of those variables will go back to their start value. This is what I just did. This is what I confirmed. Like if I have a variable and it has a value, right now 15, for example, right? And I do the following, I rename anything else testy test, for example. Right? Now, if I reload my PLC program here, I will have to do this. I have to reinitialize. Unoptimized block access, you always have to reinitialize. Right, there we go. And your values, your production data is gone, out the window, deleted. You're losing. Like this is bad. Right? Now, what we can do if we have optimized blocks is I can go right mouse button, properties, and there is actually something called download without reinitialization, only available for optimized blocks, putting down like a lot of advantages. Now, what I can do is I can, for example, reserve 100 bytes of data in the PLC's memory for this block. And once I've done that, and I will one time, of course, have to go offline, I have to compile. Up here, this PLC feature this data block feature has now been activated. I can use this. Now with this feature, I turn it on, I click OK, and you will see that all of your data here, I cannot change anything. This data block is fixed in its structure. And I can't change the structure of this block right now, but also meaning, and I need to reinitialize once, right? But also meaning that this data is protected. So if I have a variable that will now have a value again, right? And I make any change to my memory structure of the PLC, this memory will stay the same. Like, you're not losing your production data. Only available for optimized blocks. Not losing the production data. Very important. Now, what I can still do in here is I can still add new rows to this block. I have to be offline? No. Yeah, I can still add new variables, tests, right, to this block. But once I have done that, and now the block structure has changed. See what happens if I download the program now. It is not going to ask me if I want to reinitialize, because I have protected my data with this. Optimized block access is fantastic. I click on load, everything is protected, and I do still have the value that I had in before here. It is still there. An unprotected block, everything would be gone now. Even the retentive stuff, right? Even retentive data would be gone because the data structure had been reconstructed. Optimized block access is good. Doesn't the size difference from 160 to 76 have to do with 100%? I don't know why it was 160 in the beginning. It's now 76 or 74. Don't know why it was 160 in the beginning. But that's the theory here. That's what we have. Yeah, Joe, what? That's your name is. I will say Benji. If you want to just have one thing retain here, right? And now I can't retain anything. I cannot change the structure because I've locked it in. If you want to have one of those just retain, your block has to be optimized. Only available for S7 1500s and S7 1200s. Right? This optimized block access is not available for 300s. It's been an evolution. It's one of the huge differences between an S7 300 and S7 1500. Like, one of the biggest differences even. There we go. Now I even taught something. Now I don't have a bad conscience anymore. I didn't talk about TIA at all during the whole evening, right? I was like, hey, let's do TIA Tuesday. I'm so sorry. But at least I'm back. And at least I am back. And yeah, that's basically what this day was about. Right? Good. And now we talked about, hey, we also touched CEM and we also touched optimized block access. Right? There you go. Have I been using Siemens AX? What is Siemens AX? I obviously, from my answer, you know that I haven't. But I still have like I will still give you the links that I gave you earlier on. I do love those 3 links, right? First link, most important. No, I will just give you one link, but that in a minute. Let's ask the Siemens AI, the official Siemens AI. By the way, if you need any TIA questions answered, help in TIA portal, and then there is AI-powered online support chat that I found out today. So also a third thing that we learned. There we go. What is Siemens AX? What is Siemens AX? If I have questions, I'm just gonna ask the official Siemens AI now. Right? So let's see. What is Siemens AX? I don't know. I will not. Of course I know, and I can directly answer you. I haven't used it, but I definitely know what Siemens AX is. Siemens AX, short for automation expansion, is Siemens next generation software. Okay. Maybe I should look into this. This looks good. Oh, this is the expansion for the AI stuff and so. I haven't used it, but that's definitely something I want to have a look into. Oh, yeah. Haven't. But sounds interesting. Git. I read Git integration. Facilitates modern version control, collaborative. That's good stuff. Siemens AX is good stuff. Seems good. Definitely a topic. Important. Online documentation, introduction. Perfect. Thank you for the link that doesn't work, you stupid AI. Maybe this was too much. No. This? Nope. Thank you for the link that doesn't work. Online documentation is... This is the official Siemens AI that helps me with Siemens links and Siemens everything, and it gives me broken links. Oh, I hate AI. This is AI. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you very much. Why would that? This is there we go. At least one link works. What is Siemens Symmetric AX? Right, there we go. Hey Hartux, welcome back. You just came in time. I just wanted to wrap up. I'm sorry, but I'll be online probably tomorrow on Twitch, I would say. Yeah, tomorrow evening. Promised on Twitch. Do I have? Let me, before I verify anything, let me see if I have appointments. Tomorrow. A friend's birthday, but we're not going to celebrate tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be online tomorrow evening. Right, on Twitch though. Do some gaming, and I don't know what I'll do on there. But TI Tuesday, everyone, put it in your calendar. TI Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 p.m. German time, at least for the next couple of weeks. I don't know, maybe, probably, yeah, definitely, no, definitely, promised. If I can arrange it, of course I have work to do, but that's in the evening time. I should be available. Yeah, perfect. Good. Okay. Was there more questions? I see you have so many questions, and I hope I could answer a couple of those, which I was having fun actually. I will still do the thing that I did earlier on, and your homework, right? You do have homework until next Tuesday, starting tomorrow, not today yet, right? You don't have to. You don't have to do that today, and I will. I'm forcing you. Thanks for CM. You're welcome. I learned it. I learned about it as well. Look how I've been doing sport. You see how it worked out, right? I've got broad shoulders now. I really look healthy. I love this camera. I don't look this healthy in real life. I definitely do not. Yeah, on Twitch tomorrow. Same name, Hegamol. I will be on Twitch online tomorrow in the evening. Your homework it's not available yet, but if you click on the Udemy link thingy there, right? Click on the Udemy link thingy. It will guide you to my new Udemy training. That is not there available yet, but it's definitely affordable, and it's like a getting started into TIA portal thing. Yeah, this is your way of saying thank you. Like if you want to support me, that's one way to do, and also sharing and so on and so on. This will be the main source in the future, right? But right now it's not available yet. It's still a draft. But your homework is to check on this like the next couple of days every now and then. Your homework is to give me money. That's not, sorry, but that's kind of what it is. You don't have to. Really don't feel at all like. I'll be. Yeah, sorry, no, but I had to do it. I put some effort into it, so I'm also proud of it. So I wanted definitely to also share this thing. Yeah, good. So it's been 2 hours. I set 2 hours, right? So I want to keep it to 2 hours as well. So next week, I will be back Tuesday, right? I saw a lot of recommendations, a lot of topics that we can talk about, and I will compile in my head what I will talk about, like starting like on the Tuesday. So I will prepare a little bit, and then we'll probably spend another 2 hours, like 2 hours a week or so, just chatting a little bit, just getting into the topic, just answering questions. Like for me, it's also like every question that I answer, I will also grow my knowledge. So that is fun as well. So have maybe questions prepared, but definitely join back in next week. Or if you want, also on Twitch, like starting tomorrow, right? Still not sure if I will actually do like on Twitch, if I will go with German language or with English, because it's more of a hobby that I want to integrate in my day-to-day life. So might be German as well. I don't know yet, but maybe you want to join. Same name on Twitch. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, but definitely this year, TI Tuesday will stay for at least the near future, and every Tuesday, 6 p.m., same time as today. So this was fun. Like being back is great. I feel you saw me smiling the whole time. I was having fun. This is great, and thank you for joining. Right, and have a great evening or day, depending on the time zone. I saw Brazil earlier on, so that's probably still in the middle. That's probably like lunchtime right now, ish, depending on where you are exactly. Yeah, fantastic, good stuff. This was fun. This you see me happy. This was a lot of fun. But I also don't want to drain my energy too much on the first stream here. But it's good to be back. Thank you, and I'll see you around latest next Tuesday. Thanks for the evening. I don't know if I don't know which button to press if I like to close the stream or so. So maybe you'll see me fiddle around a little bit, but thank you very much. I don't know what button to press. Have a great evening. Is it this one? Maybe? Probably.